What's up, everybody? Man, this is going to be a really upbeat way to start the first video of the day. Um, as you can tell, I'm not doing my normal intro. I'm probably not going to do my normal outro either. I just kind of wanted to drop my usual character of what little sort of YouTube persona I have. Generally, I like to say on this channel, you get me. I mean, yeah, do I play things up a little bit? Am I a little more animated than I am in normal life? This, that, the other thing. But generally, you get me. But I kind of want to bring it down to just a normal flat sort of range and just kind of talk to you guys right now. I kind of hemmed and hawed all day yesterday about this. I only had one video up yesterday after taking a few days off. I'm trying to think where I want to start with this, because I'm trying to come up with a way that's to explain this that makes sense to normal people, and or at least kind of explain to you what goes on in my head over those couple days that I'm not uploading, because I'm sure some people see it and think, oh, he's just not uploading, what the fuck, he doesn't care, yada 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 yada, and that's not it at all. I sit and I honestly freak out internally. It's, oh my gosh, I'm not doing any uploads, but I need to be able to sleep because I have a day job, and then I have to figure that into my schedule. I have, Watch Dogs Legion and fucking Dark Picture Anthologies Little Hope next week. Then almost 2 weeks after that, we have new consoles, both coming out within 2-3 days of each other. I have, honestly, my plan for October, I'm starting 8-9 new series, so I'm trying to get old stuff done. I'm trying to keep up with the weekly show, which kind of ties into this Where's episode 206 of the weekly show that I've been saying I'm going to do for 2 weeks, and it just keeps rolling downhill, and I keep pushing it back, either due to me being overly fatigued, me being in just a funk in a way that I just can't get in the mood to do things, and I lose all my motivation, and it's sorry, my stutter's coming up. This is all the stuff that goes through my head. I want to sit down and just knock out videos, but at the same time, I feel you guys deserve more quality and better takes and everything than just me just sitting out knocking out video after video after video just to get series done. I want to try and make it entertaining, or at least as much as entertaining as I can with my content. And even then, I say content and I feel like I'm sitting here going, oh, who the fuck do I think I am? I'm not fucking PewDiePie. I'm not another gigantic YouTuber. I'm not any of these. I'm just some schmuck with a 400 some sub channel who does this on the side, because this is his social interaction, because of my autism, social anxiety, and my general anxiety disorder, I really don't get out of the house much because people make me uncomfortable, but I can kind of talk to you guys through a computer screen or through a microphone, or through the comment section or through Twitter. That's kind of my outlet in the world. That's me trying to get out and socialize anything. And plus, I have opinions. You listen to me. And you know I'm an opinionated guy. They may not be wholly original or the best opinions, but I have opinions, and I like sharing them. That's just kind of, again, how I am. It's what I like about doing this channel. And if I'm going around in horrible circles and nobody's following what's going on, this is what it's like every goddamn second in my brain, so that's just my thing. It's it's a constant battle between realism and this sense of that, oh my gosh, I have to keep entertaining people, I have to keep pushing out content because I want the channel to grow, obviously. Otherwise, it's one of those things. I'm fine where I am, I enjoy where I am, but yes, I want it to grow, I want it to become something more, because I like to push myself in that way. But, sometimes there are days like that where I'm just, I clearly, if you can't tell that I'm getting a little manic, I deal with depression. It's on top of, as I mentioned, I'm autistic, I have anxiety, which is really kind of doesn't help this issue where I'm sitting here going, I need to sleep and do everything for my real life job, but because it kind of pays for me to be able to do this channel and play all these games and buy all these consoles, but at the same time, I want to play video games, but I also kind of want to play video games sometimes just for me and off the channel, but then I have to play them on the channel with you guys, and I have to make sure that I'm trying to be entertaining, and then I have the new show, which I'm gathering everything, and I know I don't do as much research as I probably should for a show like that, but generally when I say it's the news show, basically what it is, hey, here's stories that I find interesting that maybe you'd like to know my opinions on, my takes on, whatever, share your takes with me, that sort of thing. It's one of those, I don't want to say I've taken on too much. I mean, maybe I did when I first started the channel, it was easier in college. I mean, you're seeing right now on my banner, 11th Hour Gaming news and reviews. Initially, yeah, I wrote reviews. I wrote a whole hell of a lot. I haven't written anything in over a year and a half. It's been a long time since I've actually written. It's, go back to when I was leaving college. I actually kind of talked about my experience at the end of college there. And just how kind of shit fell apart. And, it just kind of put a bad taste in my mouth with the writing. And, I want to do kind of video reviews, kind of like what I did with The Last of Us Part 2, but I have other plans, and just that's just one of those that when I have some time out of everything else that I do, I'll get to when I get to it. But yeah, basically what this big rambling mess has been, and like I said, I apologize if this isn't making any sense. The core point of it is that I want you guys to enjoy the content on this channel. I don't want to just pump out episode 206 because it's time for the show. And, yes, I understand keeping to a schedule is important, but I don't want to just give you, hey, here's something and it's lackluster and it's me just phoning it in. Because to me, that just feels like, why the hell would you watch it? And I know you can then make the argument, but if you don't put up anything, you're going to have that opinion of why won't you watch it. And also, and just because I want to make this clear, I'm not sharing the fact that I have these issues, that I have these personal issues, that I have these insecurities and everything that really kind of doesn't help stem from bullying from high school and middle school that I never got over, and low self-esteem and shit like that. Yeah, I'm a well-adjusted human being. Sorry, you know me, I can still laugh at myself at least. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not asking you guys to go, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, AJ. You take all the time you need. No, I know. I'm a trained circus monkey here. I'm here to dance for your entertainment. I know what I am. I know what this is. So, and if you feel that, if times like that where I get into a funk like I've been, honestly, I've been in this funk. I don't think COVID's helped, the whole mask thing. And now that I'm getting back to work and, we're putting up plexiglass fucking dividers on tables. Hell, I almost took out my shoulder while I was at the office earlier today. At the office, I was at the casino, but I work at a casino. I should put it that way. But yeah, I was walking to our break room. I almost ran into one of those damn, just because it's clear, except it's got the logo for the casino on it. I was getting out of the way of somebody pushing a cart. I turned, I didn't realize the thing jutted this far out into the aisle, and I almost took the thing off the table or almost wrecked my shoulder. It's a whole fucking thing. But yeah, the masks and everything being stuck inside, I don't know, maybe it's affecting me more than I thought originally, so maybe that's got something to do with it. Just this funk and this kind of really big increase on my depression that I normally can kind of fight through. Yeah, you maybe notice it, but it's been worse lately than usual. Maybe my anxiety's been worse than usual. Because with me, I always wonder what's the autism and what's my anxiety. I sometimes I'm not really entirely sure where one ends and the other begins. It's a whole freaking thing. You remember when I said that I was going to try and get into like what this means for the channel and everything, and then I started talking about my own multiple neuroses? Generally, what I'm saying is I'm not looking for sympathy. If you want to unsubscribe from the channel and all that, I understand, because I'm not giving you guys what you came here. I'm not providing my end of the bargain. I just want you guys to know that I am trying and I am working at it. It's always how I explain this. I'm not trying to make an excuse, but I'm trying to give you guys a reason that I am the way I am, and that it's not just I didn't upload anything. Fuck it, it'll be fine. No, that's not my not what I do. I actually sit and freak out, and I know some people would just say, well, just record and do stuff. And I know some level I probably do need to be able to get into that mindset where I can just snap into it and work myself into it. And maybe doing this as long as I have, I should be able to do that by now. But sometimes, I guess just recently it's been hard for me. And I feel like I've been making this video too many times as of late, because I feel like I've said very similar things, the last few months. Again, just shit's been weird for me, and and part of it is I can't tell you why. I don't know. I've just been off. I've been something. I don't know. So yeah, it's just when's episode. Basically, here's what I'll say. Where's episode 206? My plan is for it to be tomorrow. I plan on doing the show as normal tomorrow, but I'm gonna, instead of just saying, oh, I want to cover 2 weeks of news and I want to do that, I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna find 5 or 6 stories that really grab me, kind of get me back into the swing of things, and build from there. And I think doing that just week after week, I think that's what I'm going to try and do. It's just focus on fewer stories that I find interesting. Hell, even if it's just 2 or 3 and the episode ends up being 15 minutes. Just finding something that interests me and having fun with it. Because the way I look at it, because I don't script, I don't do anything. Hell, if this video's told you anything, I'm not scripted. I'm just kind of talking as everything comes out of my brain. And again, if this gives you a really weird look into what being me is like, yeah, it's not fun. but I think if I'm having fun, hopefully you guys are having fun with me, so that's what I want to do. I want to try and really kind of bring some energy back into the show, back into the videos and everything, which also I think there's a lot of really cool games that I'm really looking forward to. We got a new console generation and all that stuff coming up. So I'm really looking forward to it, because if you're wondering what my schedule for October is with all the new game consoles, I guess I can kind of put that here. And basically, like I said, I'm doing Watch Dogs Legion on the 29th on PS4. Same thing with Dark Picture Anthologies, Little Hope on the 30th, again PS4. October 10th is when the Xbox Series X comes out. As soon as I pick mine up from Best Buy. I'm planning on playing Dirt 5. What is it? Sorry, I have to look at my calendar. Dirt 5, Gears Tactics, and Yakuza Like a Dragon, all launch day on Series X. 2 days later, as long as my PlayStation 5 gets mailed to me by Sony on time, I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm also really hoping that it's, hey, we know you had a pre-order, but yeah, we're out of stock. Oops. So yeah, hopefully I'll get it on time, on day, and that's when I plan on starting AC Valhalla. What is it? AC Valhalla, Godfall, and the new Spider-Man, Miles Morales, whichever one it is. I always get it wrong. Day after that is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and then about 6 days after the new Call of Duty is the big one, which is, I'm not going to say definitively it's my last game of the year, but because I'm not one. I've been saying next month is October. Next month is November. Fuck me. I don't know what's coming out in December, but, maybe I'll throw 1 or 2 more games in there in December. I'm not sure. But Cyberpunk 2077 on the 19th. So, I mean, that's my schedule looking at. So, like, within the span of a week, I'm starting 8 series. So, yeah, I'm... If you're kind of understanding why I'm freaking out and why I'm, kind of a little more manic than normal, that's why. It's just thinking about that, and I'm excited and I'm anxious, and it's a whole fucking thing that once we're into it, I'll be fine, but it's a whole thing. So yeah, that's why I wanted to make this whole rambly mess. Hopefully, and you guys were able to follow through with it, or follow through it. And understand what I'm trying to get at. It's like I said, I'm not looking for sympathy, man. I'm just trying to explain to you guys what's going on with me, what's going on in my head when I take 2 days off like that, unexpected, and you don't hear me say anything on Twitter, because generally I feel ashamed. I think that's the best way to put it. It's just I honestly, there's a level of self-hate in there, which I know some people would probably say, well, dude, why are you taking that so seriously? It's because this matters to me. Because if I'm going to do something, I want to do it, you know, because honestly, there's so many of you that watch this and comment and everything, and I love you guys. Are great. And it means so much that you spend one of your most precious resources, which is your time, watching my dumbass play video games or talk about video games, you know. So that it means a lot, and I want to try and give back to you guys something there. I don't know, maybe I'm overestimating the level of connection there, but that's just how I am, you know. So yeah, it's a level of anger at myself and hatred towards myself that I know a lot of people tell me, oh, that's really unhealthy. Yes, my therapist, if I went to one, would say that. But it's just kind of what I'm going, kind of what's in my head. And maybe, I need to stop thinking like a freaking 16-year-old and start being an adult and get past that and some stuff. But it is what it is. So, yeah, there you go. There's a little look into my psychology. There's a little rant. Hope you guys, I don't want to say enjoyed it, but I hope you guys at least understand where I'm coming from and know that I'm not just blowing y'all off. That I'm taking this seriously and that I want to do this, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to make some personal changes. It's not one of those, oh, I'm taking time. Dear God, I'm not doing that. Video games are really great right now. I'm just super bogged down in work and everything, and I'm busy, and I'm feeling, I'm feeling more internal pressure that I put on myself than I think you guys put on me. If like I expect more out of myself, if that's the point I'm trying to make. It's a whole thing. So yeah, hopefully this made sense to you guys. Hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from. And yeah, I will have a regular video where I'm back into, my happy-go-lucky self, all hopped up on caffeine and sugar and all that. And and yeah, hope you guys stick around. Hope you guys stick around with the channel for the time to come. And thanks for putting up with me. Yeah, until next time, guys. I'm out.